Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here with my Tag Tuesday video, and this is a collab that's hosted by the lovely Shirley from Handmade by Shirley, and started last week. She's been adding a prompt into the mix. It used to be you could make whatever you fancied for your tag, but this week the prompt is crackle. So I had a little rummage and I have 3 different crackle pastes. Well, I've got 2 crackle pastes and an enamel. One is silver, one is gold, and the enamel is a sort of pink. So at the start, I just showed you there me having a wee play to see what they actually look like. And I think obviously it depends how thick a layer you add, but I decided to go with the silver or the gold. And this paper that I have here, I just ordered some new stamps on eBay, and it came with a few sheets of paper, and I loved this piece, the colours in it. So I have picked a few inks that I think reflect that colour, and I've inked down one side of the tag, and then I'm going to stick a strip of this patterned paper on, and then I'm going to put the crackle paste on top of both of those sides. So my glue is being slightly tricky, I have to say. So there we go. Pop that onto the tag, and then I'll trim it down to size. So yeah, this is a great fun challenge. I have become addicted to making tags. Between Shirley's challenge and Ashley's PT Tag Club, I am tag-tastic at the moment. So I'm just going over the paper a bit to kind of blend in the 2 sides, and I think it looks all right. And then I am going to cover up those inks and keep them nice and juicy for longer. And then I think what I'm doing is looking for a wee stencil. So I've got this one which is sort of swirly whirly, and I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm going to do a sort of diagonal sort of panel of it. So I'm going with a silver because I thought the blues, it might go. I actually think I maybe should have gone with the gold, but anyway, it's done now. So I'm trying to not put too thick a layer on, and I've just kind of pushed that through the stencil with my little palette knife, and then I'm going to add a little bit more at the bottom, and it's quite forgiving, the crackle paste. I do sort of go over a little bit where I was, so it's not that smooth, but it's going to crack anyway, so that's fine. So now I just put it aside and left it for a little while, and now it has got some lovely cracks in it. So I then decide I'm going to pop a butterfly on top. I think I watched somebody put a butterfly on their tag recently. I think it was Andrea, the company crafter. And it was either a tag or one of her 10-minute collages. It's in my brain somewhere. I've seen somebody do something. Anyway, so I had a wee rummage in some butterflies that I had in my stash. These, I think it's a Crafter's Companion cutting die, and you can do just the outside or the back and the outline as well. And I thought, will I do 3 of them on there? Will I do 1? Will I do 2? Will I do big ones? Will I do wee ones? So then I'm trying out, I decide I'm going to go for 1, and I'm going to make it kind of stick out a wee bit. I quite like that yellow and green, that's quite nice. The lilac-y is quite nice too. Maybe just not quite the right shade. I think the blue might be the winner. But it's quite fun having a play around. So yeah, so I'm going to put that there, and then I want some kind of word sentiment thing to go on. So I've got this Tim Holtz die set. It's not a die set, I'm talking rubbish. Stamp set. And it has got all sorts of phrases in it. Let me just see, it's right here. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. No idea. Mixed media stamps, stencils, Tim Holtz collection, Stampers Anonymous. Anyway, it's got a whole load of sentiments on it. and I picked Be Your Beautiful Self. So I'm just going to stamp it in black ink on this little bit of blue card, which also came in that from that eBay seller. And I'm going to cut that and stick it on. So quite straightforward really, but I had great fun making it. Please hop on over and check out Shirley's channel. You'll find all the people I've mentioned in the description box below for this video. But yeah, give them all a bit of love because they are such really talented crafters and thoroughly nice people. So that is, oh yeah, I decided to just do a little bit of black ink around the edge just to make it stand out a wee bit more. And of course get ink all over my fingers at the meantime. But I managed to do quite well and not splodge that ink onto the tag, which would have been really annoying. So that's something, isn't it? So yeah, I just stick that on, and I don't even do a Nuvo drop or a gem, nothing. So I've kind of shaped, oh hello Angus, I've shaped that butterfly so that the body is flat down and the wings are kind of sticking up a wee bit. And then I just look in my stash and find a bit of butterfly ribbon, which I just stick on because it's quite wide. I didn't want to put it through. So there you go. That is the finished touch. And I hope that you liked. Take care. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.